Working with PEX is one of the most easy pipe to work with, but you just got to remember these 5 steps. Number 1, you got to just make sure you have a pretty cut straight. You make sure you don't have 45, you know, you don't want a messed up cut like that, just cut straight. Number 2 is always make sure, you know, you put this bad boy in. And number 3, if you cut into a system with water, like this one right here, that little water is gonna seep out and then lubricate this, so when you start expanding, the ring is gonna slip through and go through here. It sucks when you need the exact measurement, so make sure you have a rag and you just take off all that water, because it will slip, especially on 1-inch pipe. And pretty much that's the third. Number 4, there are minimums. For example, on 1/2-inch pipe, you have to have a 2-inch minimum cut piece between fittings, and 3/4 is 3, 1 inch is 3.5, and that's pretty much it. And the final step, you just gotta wait. Number 4 is making sure the fittings all the way in, and that's one of those things I see people not do. Is sometimes they don't push it all the way in. It mostly happens on 1-inch pipe. 3/4 and 1/2-inch, not a big problem, but 1-inch pipe, I see people not putting it all the way in and holding it for at least 10 seconds, making sure the plastic squishes it and holds it. And number 5, waiting 30 minutes. I know in other places it says wait 20 minutes, but I like to give it 30 minutes before you open the system, because if you open it too fast, sometimes the PEX is not done contracting, and when it's not done contracting, it'll slip off a little and create a leak. So if you do those 5 things, it's pretty simple to work on PEX. And like I said, remember the minimum, a lot of people don't do. And when working with water, like I said, this one's still dripping a little bit. That's why I'm waiting, because I know it happens a lot on 1-inch pipe. When you start expanding it, literally that thing will slip in here, and then you have to cut it and do it again, and that little water just lubricates it just enough for it to slip. But then the other one, the minimum, I know, and on the other one, I see people not just turn on the system right away. Trust me, you gotta give that 30 minutes for the PEX ring to contract. I think the open door manual says at least 20 minutes, but I just give it 10 extra minutes because it's just a nightmare having to deal with water. Once water gets in here and you try to do PEX, the water will just slip, and you try to turn it on and keep slipping. Just make it simple, just wait and keep drying it out until you don't see no water, and then just start PEXing. And it's pretty simple doing PEX, man. Follow those 5 steps. See, there's little water coming out. I hope it doesn't slip through. You could have the fitting wet. It's just that you can't have wet, so the fitting could be wet. But that little water you saw, it just sometimes gives it enough, and this little ring will just slip up when it's wet. Yeah, you could have the fitting wet, no problem. Like right now, I just dropped it and it fell into water. That's not gonna be a problem. This is not gonna slip off. It's this little ring that slips up. See, that's how easy it is, man. Done. And that's finished product. See, we got a wand and a shower head. Pretty simple to work with PEX. Like I say, all you gotta do is remember the minimum. Other than that, it's pretty simple. And I know you guys are gonna be like, why copper? Customer chooses what material we use, not me. All right, calm down.